tilted a finger back toward the dead man crouched at the box behind her. "You mind telling me first what happened here?" Her assailant shrugged. "What's the tale? I needed a decoy. He was wandering around the wrong place at the wrong time. End of story." His grin suddenly vanished. "Enough stolen. Turn around and start walking. Unless you're looking to spite me by making me settle for the death fee instead." "No," Mara murmured. She took a deep breath, straining with every bit of strength she possessed, knowing that this was her last best chance. And behind her captor, the tubing fell with a muffled clank onto the ground. He was good, all right. The tubing had hardly even finished its fall before he dropped to one knee, spinning around and spraying the area behind him with a splattering of quick cover fire as he searched for whoever was sneaking up on him. It took less than a second for him to recognize his mistake, and with another spray of blaster fire, he spun back again. But 1 second was all Mara needed. His desperate blaster spray was still tracking toward her when she shot him neatly in the head. For a long moment, she just stood there, breathing hard, muscles trembling with reaction. Then, glancing around to make sure no one was running to see what all the commotion was about, she holstered her weapon and knelt down beside him. There was, as she'd expected, precious little to find. An ID, probably forged, giving his name as Dengar Roth, a couple of spare power clips for his blaster, a backup vibroblade knife, a data card and data pad, and some working capital in both local and imperial currency. Stuffing the ID and data card into her tunic, she left the money and weapons where they were and got back to her feet. "There's your twice of nothing," she muttered, looking down at the body. "Enjoy it." Her eyes shifted to the piece of shield tubing that had saved her life. She'd been right. The twitches of power, as well as the hunches, were back, which meant the dreams wouldn't be far behind. She swore under her breath. If they came, they came, and there was nothing much she could do except endure them. For the moment, she had other, more pressing matters to deal with. Taking one final look around, she headed for home.